Now, as I understand it, it's like through this year, there's been one big change to the band. Can you explain that?
Well, Dan, I'm assuming you're talking about the departure of Dan and the arrival of Wes. So we had I'm trying to put this nicely. So Dan was a unique person, and he
that was awesome.
Hey Dan.
Hey, I love Dan. If you're watching this, Dan, I love you. You know I love you.
We all love you, dude. We miss you, by the way.
Yeah,
even Ray misses you.
Dan needed to be closer to his family,
which is in Colorado.
Which is in Colorado. We weren't the family to him that he needed. He needed like bloodline family, and we just couldn't offer that to him. So he made a decision to go back to Colorado, which is probably the best decision he's ever made.
Yeah.
It was kind of at a bad time for us because we had basically just finished all of his tracks of guitar at the studio for the album, and so but we knew it was coming. Would you say? I mean, we knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
We just
he was
didn't
having
know.
a hard time here. You know, it was just a matter of time before he could only stretch it for so long before it's like, dude, you gotta get, be with your fam out there.
Yeah.
He was by himself pretty much. His entire family moved out there, and he was just trying to make it on his own here, and just having a really hard time. So eventually, we knew we would probably have to go out.
So now so now this void. I mean, super talented. I mean, he was one of the most talented guitar players I've ever played with, and these guys, I'm sure, the same deal. So we kind of had big shoes that we had to fill. So then when we started looking, we knew we were kind of fucked in a way, because we're like, how do we replace him, which would be really hard. So we just started the same process of ads and Craigslist and Facebook and stuff, and
they finally went to a gay club and they found me on the show.
Thank goodness.
I don't know what it is.
How did you find us?
Craigslist. I don't know what it is, but my last band, I found Craigslist, and then we got back from tour, and
that's how I find prostitutes.
Yeah, it's always NSA stands for no strings attached. That's what I look for. No, then after I got back
for GFG. What does that mean?
GFG.
Oh wait, GFE
or MFM. I looked for that.
GFE is the girlfriend experience.
Let's not pay it.
BBW. What does that stand for?
BBW, beautiful women.
I didn't know you were black.
That would explain it. Okay.
No, but I got back from the tour and I looked on Craigslist and I scoured. I looked for musicians wanting to start bands. I looked for.
How did finding West get to BBWs?
BBW. Yeah, I looked for people trying to start bands, and then I found bands that I was interested in, and any band I was interested in, I would contact. And this is one of the bands I was interested in. Even in the back of my head, oh, he's gonna suck. Oh, I'm not gonna join them.
These are the garlic.
Yeah, and it's funny, like when you're looking to replace someone like Dan, like not only do you need to find someone that's got this talent, you also got to find someone that can get along with us and be a part of the family the way Dan was, and then we got lucky enough to not only find someone like that, but someone that is like right in the same personality as us, right in the same mind state as us.
This is the four of us become very tight. We all kind of knew each other somehow, like before, like I've been a year now, I guess, a little over a year.
But I've known Nick since he was fucking under 10 years old.
Yeah, he knows as a kid. I worked with him. He knew
my first job at Acme,
like when he was like 15. So like
it just all kind of came full circle to now. It was tough to think that you had to find someone to bring into that type of group. Somebody new. So, but luckily it worked out to where it's somebody that we can definitely see be a part of that.
Absolutely. Now, if I understand right, Wes, you are not. Your background is not metal, right?
Oh no. By all means, it's metal. But I got to that age when I hit college that where I grew up, we don't have hippies. We don't have hippies at all. And I grew up right outside New York City. It was either you listen to punk, metal, or hip hop. That's it. And when you ask someone, it's like, oh, what do you listen to? It's like, oh, I listen to everything, and it's implied, but not country.
Yeah. It's the same around here too.
So I went to college in Pennsylvania. I lived there for I guess 6 years in the Poconos, and I met countless hippies, or people who consider themselves hippies. So I got turned on to a lot of jam music and improvising, and in metal and punk, that's unheard of. Like, people don't improvise, and I went from listening to jam music and kind of applying that to metal. I met this one drummer who I could sit for hours and just jam metal because we both had the same background where we wanted to explore that jam, like that area of improvisation. And to get there, I had to learn jazz, I had to learn classical music, I had to start looking further into theory. As a teenager, I thought that stuff was useless. Like, I was like, oh, I don't need this theory, blah, blah, blah. But I just want to go fast. I just want to do coke and But you need theory. Like, it helps you. Like, staying to one genre, like, closes you off. So, anything that I thought would help me, I played. And my first band after college was this band Zodiac, which was a childhood friend. He called me out of the blue. He was like, "Hey man, I really need you." My band left me, so I came and played with him. I brought that drummer along who I was playing with. That didn't work out just because it was so far. Like, I was going from Pennsylvania all the way to Jersey twice a week. And then when I moved, right before I moved back from PA and I left Zodiac, I found an ad on Craigslist for this band called American Six Gun. It was like, American Six Gun needs touring guitarists, and I knew the bass player from previous shows. We went to college together, just mutual friends. Like, we never really hung out, but we knew of each other. And I met up with them. I auditioned, they liked me, and it turned out that it was a really good connection because they have a lot of ties with Warped Tour, record labels and stuff. And they're really great guys. Still talk to them. They're a bunch of delinquents, and I love drinking with them. I'm in trouble, but once we got back from Warped Tour, everybody has like their own lives, and they've been doing Warped Tour for years. That it's like, what do we do now? Everybody went their own way.
Thank you.
I was kind of bored. I moved back to Jersey. I was like, oh, what do I do? I need to play music, and I looked up Craigslist for porn and for like fat women, and along the process, I found this band.
Beautiful one.
Yeah, big, whatever.
Beautiful.
Fat bottom girls, they make the rock and roll go round. I don't give a shit. Yeah, I found this band, and oh hey babe, my girlfriend's here. Yeah. And
it's just a little joke.
Well, I did cause a virus on a computer looking at porn, so it's cool. I got rid of it though. I got rid of it.
Like gonorrhea.
The point is, he has roots lying way beyond just the basic metal guitar.
Oh, that's what we were talking about. Porn, okay.
Yeah, the last band I was in was a pop punk band.
Yeah, he used to comb his hair, like flat iron his hair. He wore skinny pants and stuff.
No skinny pants.
Yeah, right.
He had some cute scars though.
He did have his
style. It's all about the scars.
Style and scars.
I got scarves.
You're not wrong, Scott. Keep it warm.
Okay, so